Hey guys, it's Mike Vieira. It's my YouTube channel. The channel's about art, but today it's about Halloween, so I'm telling you guys a ghost story. And I'm in the basement of my building. Ooh. Look at this crazy thing. It's like a dungeon in here. Alright, so let's see. First time I saw a ghost, I was in middle school, so I was probably like 13. I was over at my girlfriend's house. We're on the second floor. She ran downstairs to get some food, and I got up and I was looking in the mirror. I think I was doing my hair or something. So vain back then. But anyway, looking in the reflection, I saw a blonde woman wearing a white dress walk right past the door. And so the second floor is only 3 bedrooms. I was in one of the bedrooms. So the hallway goes up, and there's one bedroom there, and there's a bedroom right in front. And that was the bedroom she walked into. So I actually thought it was my girlfriend. So I'm like, hey, hun. So I walk in there and go into the room, and I'm looking around. I'm like, that's weird. Like, she's like hiding or something. I don't know. So I just went back and I just didn't think anything of it. And then she came up with a big bowl of salsa and like chips and all this stuff. And I was like, what were you doing up here a second ago? She's like, I wasn't up here. And I was like, oh my God, I just saw a ghost. Freaked me out. That was the first time. Same ghost, saw her 3 times. Second time was high school. So I was at my parents' house, totally empty. I was in the bathroom. I was actually brushing my teeth, had the bathroom door open. I think everybody was probably like at church or something. It was a Sunday. It was during the day too. So I'm brushing my teeth and I see this woman, blonde woman, walk past the bathroom door real fast from the corner of my eye. And I'm like, nobody in my house is blonde. Just, you know, so I was like, who the hell's in my house? And I just ran out there and I just ran down the hallway. And I didn't hear the front door slam, so for some reason I thought she went out the back door. So I ran out the back door, ran all the way around the house. And by the time I got to the front of the house, I'm just like, oh my God. You know, the thing is when I see a ghost, I don't realize it's a ghost. Like my mind is thinking it's somebody, or there's an intruder or something. And so the third time I saw her was at my parents' house again. This time it was in the basement. In the basement we had it set up so there was like a TV room, there was a couch. So there was a TV, couch, and behind us was like the computer area. And then way down the end of the hall was a kitchen. So I was down in the kitchen and I turned around, I was gonna head back into the living room. So I turn around and look, I see this blonde woman run right across the living room. And the thing about it was, there's a couch right in the middle. So, I mean, she hauled ass. She moved super fast, right through the whole couch. Because I would have seen her like go up and then down if she was walking past the couch, but nah, she just went and then it was just like, oh my God, I just saw a ghost. Those are my ghost stories. They're kind of lame, but they're real. I don't know, you know, they kind of freak me out a little bit, but I'm not really that scared of ghosts, you know. I've got tons of ghost stories. I grew up in a haunted house, so that's the only time I've actually seen something. Most of the time I hear knocking, I hear people walking around, I'll hear doors slamming, sometimes I hear people talking, and I know I'm by myself. So it's a little creepy. But you get used to it, you know, because they've never done anything bad, you know. I've never been scared. I mean, I've been startled, but never like, you know, they never shook my bed, even though my bed did shake once, but it wasn't like violent. That was creepy too. well, sometimes I see shadow people. You know, like there was one time where I was actually walking, I was in the basement, I was walking to the kitchen, all the lights are off, I'm not afraid of the dark, obviously. I'm here in the basement with all the lights off except for the camera. Turn the corner and I see this like real dark mass in the corner of the kitchen, and I'm just like, whoa, sorry, and I apologized to a ghost, or to something. I apologized to a shadow, I apologized to some real darkness in the corner. That pretty much freaked me out there, but still went to bed, you know, I was really sleepy, so I still went to sleep. What else has happened in that place? One time I was on the phone with my girlfriend, and this was a Sunday too, I never go to church, so my parents came home from church, and this was high school, yeah, this was in high school. Anyway, I hear the front door slam, and they're walking up the stairs, and they're yelling at each other, arguing about something, I don't know what, but they're just arguing. And I was on the phone, I'm like, can I call you back? I'm gonna go see what my parents are yelling about. Hang up, open the door, go upstairs, nobody's in the house. And I go all the way, I go through the house, go in their bedroom, nobody's in the house. So I'm like, that's weird. I thought they either went outside or something, I don't know. I just didn't think anything of it. Go back downstairs, get back on the phone, call her up again. And then I hear the door slam, and I'm like, hold on, let me just call you right back. Hang up. And they're yelling at each other, so I open the door, go, and they're on the stairs. I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? They're like, what? Like, you guys were just here a second ago screaming at each other, and then you left, and then you came back and you start yelling at each other again. And they're like, no, we just got home. And I'm like, I just saw a ghost. I don't know, but, you know, the thing about ghosts, I think there's like another dimension, like a fourth dimension or something. There's a, energy never dies, it never disappears, and we're all made up of energy. So when you die, it's like this basement, this, you know, like it's a creepy old basement, but if I was to tear all these walls down, there'd still be the same space I'm in is still here, it's just not defined anymore. And that's pretty much how people are. When the energy dies, if you're attached to this planet, if you're attached to like a person or a family, if you're like a young father and, you know, died and you're worried about your family, you won't move on, and then you tend to haunt the place. The house I grew up in, a little boy died in there. He didn't die in the house, he died in his grandmother's swimming pool, and he was in a coma for a while, and, you know, then he passed away. And I guess the house was kind of messed up, and the father was an abusive alcoholic. So there was a lot of negative energy in that house anyway. So I don't know why, but the boy just kind of stuck there, even though I've never seen a boy, but I've heard running around like there was a kid there, but I don't know if it was him. You never know, you know. But anyway, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. I can't really creep myself out. I'm not scared of ghosts, you know. So, I mean, here we go. I always try to picture a monster. I don't see any monsters. This thing, ooh, maybe there's a monster in there. Nope. Or even a skeleton would be scary. Actually, a skeleton would be really scary because I have to call the police. Alright, YouTube, well, sorry I haven't been putting much videos up, but I promise I'll get better at it. Alright, peace out, guys.